What would I want people to know about my dad? When he walks into the American Legion, people stand up and give Dad a standing ovation when I wheel him in that wheelchair. And they say, Carl Ham is a legend. He served in World War II. He went into Battle of the Pacific of Iwo Jima. He drove landing crafts. Back in February, Dad fell. He was admitted to the hospital. They tried rehab for a day, and his heart just couldn't withstand the rehab. So they said, he needs to be on hospice. Hospice came in, and we had support from the chaplain, we had support from social workers, and it was just like additional family had come in and propped up our wings and took care of Dad and gave us help and information of what we needed. 20 years ago, I think.
And then you got the house.
We went with that for about 3 months until Dad's dementia really started to take over more than it had been. Hospice was here the day that I told my dad that we were going to move him out of the house into Spring Creek. That was the toughest week of my life, was helping him to understand and moving him. And they were here to help clarify some things that I couldn't have articulated on my own. They've been there for Dad, but mentally and emotionally, they've been there for me too. My daughter announced that she was going to get married. And then she told me, I want to be married in Grandpa's backyard. Grandpa to her is Bappa. I want to be married in Bappa's backyard. But she said, I only want to do this if Bappa can be there. And we didn't know really how we were going to do that. You know, I casually mentioned to Nancy, hey, my daughter's getting married, and it would really be nice if my dad could be there. And she literally took over. She said to me several times, don't worry about this, I got this.
Having the Hospice Foundation available and just fulfills everybody's needs and desires, and it's just a wonderful feeling to create memorable moments for the families and loved ones for their patients. We really value the quality of life, and what defines quality of life, I think, is what brings you joy. I think joy for Carl was that connection with family.
This is a pretty huge day, not only for my daughter, but it's a huge day for the rest of the family, because this is the first time Dad was able to come back home, to his home.
Having that ability to get those last wishes for not just family, but the patient, it's an amazing feeling.
People will say, boy, it must be hard to do what you do. And it's not at all hard. It's not even vaguely hard. This is part of being alive, is having that come to an end. And I want to be whatever person I can be to help a family and an individual go through that part. And sometimes you don't even get to the patient. You get assigned to them and they're gone before you get there. They're not all Carls. It's not that, but they're all Carls. I just don't get to know them all.
By the power vested in me in the state of Washington, I am pleased to pronounce you husband and wife.
Because of hospice and the volunteers that were here, it went smoothly. Dad was happy. It was a good day. And I'm so thankful for the Hospice Foundation for not only what they've done for my dad, but for our family. You just know that they've got your back and your loved one's back.
I feel so supported by the foundation and all that it offers to all of our community and our patients and our families.
Dad will always be a legend in my mind and a hero in my eyes as a daughter.